Okay, so welcome back. This is the second part of the press conference. Let's say 4 protagonists, eventual protagonists of the games we are facing here. Well, not each team, but 4 great players joined us for this press conference. So from left to right, Viktor Nagy, the goalkeeper of Hungary, Draško Bruguljan from Montenegro, Felipe Perrone from Spain, and Andro Bušulje from Croatia. So first, let's start here with Viktor, number 1. Sorry for the goalie. So Viktor, perhaps the same question for you as your head coach. That Hungary was really on the rise last January, a year ago. You won the European Championships, but then the pandemic hit. So is this an extra year or a chance lost in terms of the Olympics?
Hello everyone. It's a good question. Thank you. First question is very, very good, but I think it's nobody knows because how can we see this? So I think we have react the situation in the water also every second, and out of the water same. So we are sorry this last year, because you thought we go up, we feel strong, and we had very good competition in Budapest, but the situation get this. So we leave COVID, and we react, and we try every training and every option for training and games. So yes, it was very hard for young people also, but older people most, because we start the preparation, we start the Hungarian Cup in August and cancelled, and we stop, we start again. So it was a crazy last year, but I'm always optimistic. So I see this situation, it's okay, and we wait the next summer.
Okay, thank you. Draško, so Montenegro is always a team who could cause big surprises, then a little bit down. So how is Montenegro now? Because you always have great experienced players and young players, a great mix, and sometimes great results, sometimes not. So how is Montenegro now?
Yeah, at first I have to say that we came here to play 3 difficult games, because for us here every match will be difficult for sure. We are still a very young team. Okay, I'm not young, but team is young. So and we are here without 5 very important players. They played in European Championship, and now they are not here. We came here without back players. So in defense, we have to do something more than on European Championship. But we will see. For us, it's most important is in February that Olympic qualifications, and we will use this tournament for preparing for Rotterdam.
Okay, thank you. Felipe, I think Spain was the most balanced team in the last couple of years. I mean, 3 finals in a row, in Barcelona, Europeans, in the World, Guangzhou, in Budapest. Okay, 3 silver medals, but it's still 3 finals. So the team seemed to be pretty balanced. But now, after a year break, can you come back to the same level to play again on that level?
I hope so. It's not easy. It was 3 years very good. I think it's not easy to be in a row on 3 finals, and it was an amazing result for Spanish water polo, but of course we really want to reach the gold medal. So every tournament will be opportunity, and on that moment when we were in a very difficult situation, that it was difficult for have the training session, we didn't know if we were going to play, we canceled Olympic Games. we were all the time keeping this dream on our mind to keep going, keep training, to be the most well prepared we can. So I think this was our mindset to go through this pandemic.
Okay, thank you. Andrew, Croatia, let's say, was 2 times very close to the Olympics, first in Belgrade in the World League final, then in Guangzhou in the semi-final in Spain, both times lost by a single goal. So how is your spirit? Because you still have to qualify for the Olympics, so how is the spirit in the national team now?
Hello everyone. Our spirit is, I think, is good. Yes, we have 3 chances for go to Olympic, but now we must take this tournament here, these 3 games for preparation for the most expensive tournament in Rotterdam, and I hope so. We are same good team like we play in last few years, and we take one of the first 3 places in Rotterdam and go to Olympic in Tokyo.
Okay, thank you. And now let's have just a couple of questions we received through the internet. So we can start from there once you have the micro. 2 questions. What age did you start water polo, and do you think that height, you're at how many centimeter matters in water polo?
I started water polo with 13 years and half, but before I practiced swimming 6 years before water polo. And the second question is, I'm sure this is not true. We will meet me like 2 meters, and Peroni, who is maybe now the best player in the world, he's 20 centimeters down. But
okay.
It is not.
Felipe, your answer should be obvious, but still, okay, so how do you see it? So at the age, when you started to play water polo?
I started with 7 years old. So my father was a water polo player and my brother, so I was always there seeing them play, and as soon as I could grab the ball, I started to play water polo.
Okay, and when you meet people of like Andro in the water and 2 meters, what can you do?
It's not easy. He's telling that it doesn't matter, but because he had 2 meters, this is why he said that it doesn't matter. I think it's an important thing, your weight, but you can find other ways to deal with that. So I'm always trying to find some way to play with such kind of, not just big, but very good players, like him and like Draško.
Okay. Draško, what do you think? And when did you start?
I started when I was 10 years old. My father was a football player, and he said me, no, you will not play football. So I started with water polo, and in Kotor, you know, it's very similar like in Dubrovnik. Everybody plays water polo. So I started when I was 10 years old.
Okay. Victor, what was your start, and how did you end up in the goal?
I was also 10 when I started water polo, but before I was swimmer from 3 years old. So on the second answer, it's important things. The long arm for goalies. So I think yes, it's important thing.
Okay. Okay. Once again, back with training you. So how and could you train during the lockdown? And was it easy without motivation during just training and not knowing that when the next match or the next big competition is coming?
I'm playing in Szolnok. We have own swimming pool, and it was closed, but for us it's open, so we had lucky, and we could play and training and everything.
Okay, Draško, how was your spring and summer?
Oh, my spring, I was in quarantine. I don't know how many days, almost 1 month, because I came back from Hungary, Montenegro, and then we had that thing that I had to stay in one it's like hotel, and I stayed there for 2 weeks. After that, at home 2 weeks, and spring was very difficult. But after that, we started with the national team. We had a lot of trainings, and in July we started with the Hungarian Cup here in Hungary. So spring was very difficult, but summer was very interesting.
Okay, Felipe?
For us, it was hard. I think Spain and Italy are the both countries which were the first one that had the pandemic, and we were like getting surprised. So we were almost 2 months in quarantine, and it was not easy. We couldn't go out, so we were working at home. It was crazy because I remember when I was a kid with my brother that we were playing like water polo on the ground. So I was trying to do that at my home. So it was ridiculous, but it was the only way to do something. And after that, we started the preparation with the national team, but we love to play. Like it's the training sessions when you don't have a game, it's not easy. Mm-hmm. But as I said before, we knew that it was the Olympic Games, not was on 2020, but 2021, and many goals and many targets, so we keep this mindset to do the best we can.
Okay. Andrew?
Well, it's same. I'll be more than 3 months out without swimming pool and everything, and in July I think something like that, we start with the national team 2 times, but 2 times stop with COVID. Some players be positive, and in September we start with the club preparation, and for now everything is good. I hope so. This pandemic is behind us, and we can start normal practice and competition and everything.
Well, there is a question, but I shouldn't ask this straightforward because it's everyone's own, let's say, but whether you say that I got COVID but let's say that any one of you worried to get it, because obviously for an athlete it can be really serious that you need to leave out I don't know how many weeks, and then maybe the post symptoms. So are you afraid of getting the virus, or it's something like a normal illness?
Well, of course, you are a little afraid. This is something new in the world, but we believe the doctors and all medical stuff, and in my case, this COVID is not be something special. Only two days fever, and everything. The other is okay. But I hope so. Now with this situation, is be better, and
yeah.
In all world it will be better.
Okay.
Yeah. So, I didn't have, so I'm a little bit worried, but not just because of myself, but to maybe this go to the other people. So it's not just take care thinking on myself, but thinking on others. So it's something, as an athlete, we have the risk to lose our capacity, so lungs capacity. So it's something that if we can try to avoid, why not? No?
Yeah. Okay, Rashko.
I had coronavirus, but without any symptoms. So I was positive on the tests, but without any symptoms. So I was lucky, and I think the problem is because we still don't know what is actually the COVID virus. So it's not same for I know people who died because of COVID virus. So that is a problem that we still don't know what is actually the COVID virus.
Okay.
I did COVID in August, and before I didn't have fear, and I think it's a okay a little bit more, but if somebody healthy, no problem. But after I felt some things in the water during the training, during the games, and more than fearless. So it's strange because it doesn't matter it's what type of water,
Yeah.
boar or hippo inside
Yeah, yeah.
the water. So it's maybe this is the problem for me. But I feel good, and let's see.
Okay.
We are going to.
Okay, last thing, there are questions directed to you. So is there any player you don't like to play against?
I like everyone.
Okay, of course.
I like
We know, we saw that a couple of times, that how you love your
I
players.
get this question many times, but okay, I understand why. But guys can tell it, I different people in the water and outside, and no, I like everyone. And if I show something or somebody, this is okay. Just very good player
Yeah.
to show I in the game. So no.
If you're shouting, that's a credit for the other players.
Yes.
Okay. Draško, have you ever tried to be a goalkeeper or played in any part of the game when the goalkeeper was out?
No, actually I didn't. My brother was a water polo goalkeeper, but I'm not good.
Okay.
Goalkeeper.
Okay, Felipe. Do you usually cook, and what is the best food you can produce?
Just the weekends, because we, like water polo players, we train a lot. We are not like soccer that have just one session, so we don't have many time to spend on the kitchen. But the weekends, I love to do spear fishing. So when I catch something, it's my specialty to do some seafood like octopus or fish or something like that.
Okay, thank you. And finally, Andrew, this is, I don't know who asked this, maybe a Croatian, maybe not, that are the Croatian girls are the most beautiful in the world. Well, if you are in Dubrovnik, you may say yes, but okay.
Yes, of course. The most beautiful. This all world know this. The Croatian woman is the most beautiful in the world.
Okay, so thank you very much for being with us, and see you from tomorrow in the water. And stay tuned, because on FINA TV you can watch all games live here from Debrecen for the World League qualification Europe. Thank you for your attention, and goodbye.